America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. Humma, 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 humma. This poor guy, dude.
Poor guy.
Listen, I'm going to go on. This is my whole perspective. It's one person. He's alive. And he's fucking lost it. And these people are just, come on. This is Weekend at Bernie's. This is real life Weekend at Bernie's. Come on, Joe. Get out there and shuffle your ass out there and pretend like you're still alive. Humma, 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 humma.
Is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
I am the highest version of myself. I'm the highest version of myself. I know I am that I am.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Godspeed Podcast. I am your host, Joe Gay.
And I am Danny's everything. Fail.
What's that second one in your hand there?
Ginger.
Oh,
I got a little
mixing it up.
Yeah, well, I like to. You ever do a double ginger vodka Red Bull?
Never.
It's tasty.
Why, you got vodka too?
Yeah, I was drinking that first. Nobody told me you had to mix them. I was just doing bang, 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 bang. So now I'm trying to mix them.
So, I forgot what episode it was, but you're like, I'm going to have a drink today.
Oh,
and they're like, I think I'm going to do this every time.
And then that was the only time.
You never did it.
I think that was a really good episode, too. I think it went really well. I make messes, dude. I don't know what's wrong with me. Everywhere I go, I just make a mess.
Yeah.
It's my life.
Sounds like our president. Well, not my president, but everybody else's president.
He makes messes? Oh, probably in his pants. Yeah, I can see that. He doesn't even know.
A video where he looks like he shits himself.
He doesn't even know he's doing it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
You imagine having to change his diapers? Have you ever thought about just saying fuck it and start wearing diapers?
Me?
It would.
Personally?
It would save so much time out of my. Dude,
every time you sit down, it'd be like.
I'm thinking of it from a productivity standpoint, right? All the times I have.
I'm thinking of it as a lazy standpoint.
No. Productivity, dude. You know how frustrating it is when I'm like, everything I do is there's a time frame attached to it, right? So there's times I have to stop what I'm doing to go take a piss, and it's so annoying when I could just be like, and back to work. You know what I mean? Really have to fucking
Bro.
Huh?
So, God, what was it? I think it was Thursday or Friday.
Go on.
At my work, I don't know if somebody watched our video where I talked about how you're supposed to shit. You're supposed to squat on top of a toilet and shit, and it's way quicker. It takes like fucking 8 seconds.
Did somebody break the leg?
No. Somebody at my work must have seen that video and then was talking about how I shit. And one of the managers came in, dude, I've never seen him this fucking pissed off. He's like, yeah, dude, you're going to break the toilet. You're going to break the seal. Call any plumber you want to call, and they'll tell you that you're going to break it. I'm like, dude, for one, I hardly shit here. And two, if I was going to break it, it'd be broken. He's like, I'm telling you, dude, 6 weeks from now, that toilet's going to be broken if you keep shitting in it. I'm like, dude, I've been doing it for like 6 or 7 months. What are you talking about? So 6 months in 6 weeks? He's like, yeah, probably. I'm like, dude, you sound like an idiot right now, bro. You're a fucking idiot. Never seen him this mad, and it's over that. Like, bro, calm the fuck down. It's not your toilet. It's the fucking... Sorry, go ahead.
What is he to you? Is he your boss?
He's the general manager.
Oh, gotcha.
And he ain't my fucking boss. The owner of the company ain't my boss.
Who's your boss?
They sign my paychecks, but they ain't my fucking boss. Nobody is my boss.
Dang, bro. Oh, you're rich. I forgot. You got that GameStop money. Yeah.
No, I'm saying no matter where or anytime ever, no one is my boss. No one is your boss. Don't let people call you their boss. Call you your boss. You know what I'm saying.
A lot of people tell me that I'm their boss. They call me El Jefe.
That's a flaw in their thinking.
Yo, El Jefe.
Ain't nobody my boss.
El jefe, muy rápido. That's what they tell me.
They're calling you a chef?
Jefe,
A chef?
boss.
Oh. Today, we're talking about people that think this dude is everybody's boss. Everybody in the country's boss. And he shits himself all the time. Makes people believe he shits himself all the time anyway.
The guy-
Talking about Mr. Joseph Robinette Biden.
The happy wanderer, as I call him.
The happy wanderer.
He's like,
dude, we're getting into it.
where? Hey, Joe, welcome back. Where were you? Whoa. You don't need no guns. I got hairy legs.
I used to brush my legs down. So there was a lady that worked for the CIA,
Okay.
and she was the well, she'll tell you right here. Are you ready?
Beyond.
Okay, here we go.
It could keep you safe. It could keep you from getting shot. It could keep you alive. A mask could.
I need a mask. That'd be fun.
People are amazed that there was a job title called Chief of Disguise. And most women I know wish they'd had that job. Sounded like fun. Actually, it was fun. I don't think another intelligence agency in the world devoted the time and the budget to disguise like we did. Disguise became a form of body armor. In the Spy Museum, we call the mask a 5-second mask. They proved invaluable. You could change your ethnicity. You could change your gender. You could change your nationality. And if you needed to, you could actually become another person. When I was chief of disguise, we had already begun using Hollywood stunt double masks. That was a technology that came straight out of LA. We worked with a man named John Chambers, who had done all the makeup for Planet of the Apes.
He has a definite gift for mimicry.
They could spend 5 hours putting on a mask. They could spend an hour taking it off. And they could shoot it again and again and again until they got the lights just right. Our mask had to be perfect in the car. When you got out of the car, you had to know without a mirror that you were good. The point of all of our masks was speed. You had to imagine that you were going to be in situations that you couldn't even anticipate. An officer somewhere picks this thing up, just puts it on in 5 seconds and knows that it's right, that he's invisible. If you had to sit and tinker with this thing, if you needed a mirror, it wasn't going to be useful to you at all. The masks were full-face latex masks. It allows you to furrow your brow. It allows you to squint your eyes. It allows you to speak. You talked. The specific mask we're talking about would fit just one person. The first thing we do is we make a face impression. If you've been to a dentist and never had a dental impression, it's the same thing. It's just your face, not your teeth. So they would have added to his face. They could rearrange his face a bit and give him a new face that would fit perfectly over his real face. We never used human hair. We always used a synthetic. The idea of a man washing the hair on his mask and making it look nice when that was all done was never going to happen. The synthetic hair, you couldn't hurt it, basically. You could wear your mask in a rainstorm and your hair would still be okay.
Very human.
The masks, more than once, were taken off in a moment of terror and crushed down and put under arms in armpits. They would fit in armpits if they needed to. That was part of the design. The mask is the culmination of a lot of work that we did at CIA over a period of, I'd say 10 years, developing that technology. It was a big challenge to come up with something that finally actually animated and worked to really fool a person closer than 3-4 feet from you. But we did.
They learned the art.
We actually brought Hollywood back into our labs at one point to look at what we had done, and they were stunned.
So what you think about that?
So first off, I want to recognize this lady for her battle with the same disease that Robert Kennedy Jr. has been fighting his later in his life with his his voice and her voice. These poor people, I that would be real challenging, I think, to have to deal with that. Secondly, I would love one of those masks. I think that would be awesome to have. I'd just be able to throw on real quick, switch it up, ow, and then out the door.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
There's another clip. There's a clip of her talking about how she had a meeting with George H.W. Bush, the first idiot Bush. And she was sitting there talking to him with the mask on, and he didn't even know. And she took the mask off, and there's pictures of her holding the mask up, showing him. So putting so politicians have access to these since it's CIA that created them.
Of course, yeah.
So pretty
cool.
Put that out there before people think I'm nuts. But what does that have to do with Joseph Robinette Biden?
You tell me all the time his face has changed.
Yeah. So this kind of goes back to Q, because a lot of the Q talking
17.
about 17. They say he's dead. He died. He was executed at Guantanamo Bay. If you look on your screen, these are a list of the codes that supposedly he was executed for and the crimes that he committed.
Mm.
So the question is basically, did he really die? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I went to Ancestry.com.
Uh-huh.
And Ancestry is where you give them your blood, and they have all these records of people, and you know what I mean? You could see your family tree and shit like that. Well, this is actually a screen recording of me going to Ancestry. This isn't someone else going to Ancestry, and I just took it. This is the actual result that I did.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Again, excuse me.
Okay, here
All
you
right,
go.
sorry.
So that's me typing.
Joseph Guy
No, not Guy.
Robinette is his middle name.
Yeah. Go down to search. That's him. You could check his birth date and everything.
What?
Death date, 2018. Death place, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
No.
Guantanamo.
Yeah, no, I
Cuba.
see. I see it.
Oh, I see it. So, Ancestry.com is telling you that motherfucker's dead.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't use Ancestry.com. I use 23.
I don't either.
I use 23andMe. Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't use any of those sites because
Well,
they're just getting
DNA
samples of your blood and shit.
Well,
You're giving them to the government, basically.
yeah. It's definitely. I mean, they absolutely work with the government. You know, but it was a gift and I used it, and it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Somebody trying to set me up.
So one of the theories is if he was executed,
Right.
it would have been under Trump's administration, which means they execute him for treason and crimes against humanity. And so the person playing him is either Trump's team or the other team trying to keep someone in their presidency for them, or it's Trump's team and they are showing you how fucking ridiculous the Democrats are through Joe Biden acting like a fucking clown all the time. Here's Donald Trump in several interviews talking about Biden.
Look, you know it, and I know it. Joe doesn't know he's alive.
Because Biden doesn't know he's alive.
Biden doesn't know, he doesn't know he's alive.
Now, I have to tell you, he's a different guy. He looks different than he used to. He acts different than he used to. He's even slower than he used to be. So I don't know, but I call him 1% Joe. Joe Biden is a dummy.
It's not him. He does. So, Papa, He is a puppet.
So is that Trump telling us straight up? Yo.
If that's the case, then Trump's in on the whole fucking shebang.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Trump, if Trump is part of Q and Q is a real thing, this is a show. All of this is a show. I've been saying this for years. It's a show.
Yeah, but that means
How dumb the Democrats have been acting is a show to show everybody how ridiculous the government is.
Yeah.
When has the president gone on television and said, you're gonna need a fucking, you're gonna need a tank to defend yourself because we got fucking bombs that we could drop on you? You know what I mean?
Well, he's definitely not for the people. He doesn't represent me, that's for sure. He doesn't represent
what I mean.
my interest, my best interest. If he's talking about if we get out of line, you don't need an AR-15, you need an F-15.
Yeah. What if that's somebody playing him from the good guy side to turn everybody against them? What's the best way to infiltrate a place or a group from the inside?
Yeah.
Or it's the other side making him a fake suit and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, I'll go along with your theory for now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Here's a bunch of Bidens next to each other. Here you go, right here.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other by the time I finish this song?
Yeah.
He looks nothing like he used to look.
Similar, but not the same, that's for sure.
Look at that. That's the same guy? It looks like his face is melting in the second picture.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't look good.
Yeah. Don't look good. Here's a guy. I think he's going to play clips of Biden back to back.
We fight inflation.
Listen to this.
You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-cop.
Who's that guy?
Bringing down gas prices is a big part of the job. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-democracy.
Who the hell's this
He's
guy?
not
Be
blinking.
pro-insurrection and pro-American.
Who are these guys?
And here's the good news.
What the hell?
Gas
Who's
prices
really Joe Biden?
Every day this summer. That's more than 40 days in a row. Donald Trump lacked the courage to act.
Who's the real Joe Biden?
1,000 gas stations in the United States where the price of gas is $3.99 or less. The brave women
Nobody
and men
knows.
blue all across this nation.
What? Who the hell is that guy? That guy is not the same guy as this guy. Look at the eyeballs. Look at these eyeballs. No way, man. No. That's not the same guy. That guy. What are they giving him?
Joe Biden, you a bitch, bro. Joe Biden, you a bitch, bro.
So, they have multiple different people playing Joe Biden right now. It's not just one person wearing the mask. It's multiple people wearing the Joe Biden mask. What do you think? What do you think so far?
I think it's clearly there's something going on with his face. I mean, if you look at all the images you've shown us, not two of them are exactly alike.
Yeah.
I find it odd and strange that they would make him so retarded. Why would you want him to be so retarded?
That's why I think it's the good guys controlling him and not.
Okay,
not the other side.
let's say that's the case then. Why are they letting Joe Biden do so much retarded shit and affecting the country in such a negatively way? I mean, yes, I could understand. Okay, the good guys are in control. We'll have him run the country and look like an idiot, but still have some kind of positive impact or something. So we're like, our country's falling apart, man. I don't know if you know, but they're ruining this place currently.
This is what happened. We saw 8 years of Obama destroy the fucking country. Trump came in for 4 years, changed everything around. I don't care if you hate Trump or not. Look at his record. Changed everything around. And then the election was stolen from him.
Well, the naysayers will say there's some lag on what the government does, yada, yada, yada. Just so, hold on. Let me make my point before you say something.
Yeah.
When Obama got elected, the whole government was packed out with Democrats. And over those 8 years, what happened? They lost more and more seats to Republicans because shit was going not the way people wanted it, and more Republicans were getting elected into offices.
Yeah.
So you had the opportunity from the start to pretty much do whatever you want. And over time, people didn't like it, so we elected more Republicans into office. And it got harder for him to make those, we'll just push this through decisions, right? So what my point is, right, if he was going to make a great impact, it would have happened early because he had all this opportunity to do so. So there was no lag. That's what people like to say. Oh, it takes 4 years to see what a president can do with the country. If they're fighting the government, if the president's Republican and the whole Senate and everything else is Republican, it's gonna be a challenge. But when it's packed out, when the whole thing's majority one side, it should go really easy for you. Anyways, that's my point. If you go back and look, Obama had it really easy and fucked it up. So
yeah, on purpose. Like he bombed more places than anybody else. All these liberals that want to save everything and donate to Ukraine and shit. Obama, their fucking savior, bombed how many different countries? I think at least 7 in his 8 years.
Well, so that's how we get out of a recession, right? Is to start a war,
dude.
That starts up the old military industrial complex. We can get out of a recession.
But I don't trust even Republican, Democrat. They're two fucking wings on the same bird.
Yeah.
So and that's why the Q team, all the evidence that I've friggin' seen, I presented a bunch of it. That's the only thing that I currently trust about government is that, because I've done research on it. So anyway, I added this clip even though he's controlled opposition and a piece of shit. Here you go.
Easy, brother.
Fuck you, Joe Rogan. Fuck you up. I've been working out. I'll fuck you up.
I don't. First of all, Joe, don't make me have to hurt other Joe if he hurts you. Secondly,
who are you talking to? The other Joe?
No, I'm talking to you.
He ain't gonna hurt me. He ain't gonna hurt me.
I'm saying if he hurts you, then I gotta hurt him. It's not,
He ain't gonna hurt me. Fuck that Joe
I don't know
Rogan.
him, but I like him.
Fuck that Joe.
Him and I agree.
All right, I'm gonna play the clip.
Okay.
The Biden ear conspiracy,
No.
the earlobe conspiracy,
But I love it.
Oh,
Already, I
Tim Dillon's
love
great
it.
too.
If you
That
look
he
at
did put
old
something in his ear.
photos
Hold on, pause real
of
quick. Tim Dillon is proof that, I know also, but gay guys can be conservatives, and Tim Dillon's proof because he is a very, very gay conservative, and it's great.
I know tons of gay. Well, I don't know tons, but I know of people on TV that are conservative and gay.
Well, here's the thing. The left usually kind of to
be indoctrinated and go gay.
Something like that, or they do what they can to try to gain their support. Like put that puppy person into power in the White House that was stealing people's luggage, the gay puppy trans guy,
dude,
or whatever he is. I don't know. I don't think he knows. Sorry.
All right, here's Joe.
Anyway,
Joe. Here's Controlled Joe.
Biden ear conspiracy,
No.
the earlobe conspiracy.
But I love it. Already, I love it.
if you
That
look
they
at
put
old
something in his ear.
photos of Biden,
Yeah.
his earlobe hangs down.
Ooh.
As he gets older, his earlobe is connected, which is impossible.
That's odd.
It's impossible. Like your ear doesn't change its position unless you get surgery.
Every world leader I met with, and
What I would say is, like he mentioned, potentially surgeries, but who knows?
Who goes to get plastic surgery to attach your fucking ear to your head?
No, but if you're pulling somebody's skin back to make their face skin tighter, it's gonna adjust, everything else also. That's my only argument against that. But it's very fucking strange.
Here's more proof that Joe Biden is wearing a mask.
Oh, okay. Thanks, appreciate your support. Proof Joe Biden's wearing a mask. And go.
You have to right the market a little bit here. And the market is that if you have all of the tax breaks, essentially all the tax breaks, all of the benefits flowing to the top 1/10 of 1%. There's never been as great a concentration of wealth, including
What
going
the hell?
back to the Great Depression. Right. Ever.
Do you think
And
that's
so,
CGI
one of
though?
the
Do you think
things that
somebody's
worries me most
manipulating that a
about
little bit?
John, it's not just
You saw it's like his whole body's tan and then his face is like white.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think somebody was manipulating that just for like, you could you could manipulate that to make it.
No, that was the news. That was on the news.
I'm saying somebody could take that news footage and go back and doctor it up to make it.
What I'm saying is you can go to the actual news website and find that interview, and that's what it looks like.
Okay.
It's a mask. It's a mask, I tell you, it's a mask!
Or he put on, they put a lot of makeup on him. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying there is other, I just want to consider all
possibilities.
Yeah. Consider all.
Is this a mask?
And he was a very conservative guy who was very, very.
Oh my gosh, that's a mask.
African American when he got.
Holy cow.
He always had fight.
Do you think that was a mask?
That was really weird.
Would you like to see it again?
Does people's skin usually stay like that after you scratch it?
No.
Your skin doesn't.
No.
That's not normal for skin to do that.
No.
I've never seen the back of my neck after I scratched it. I thought maybe mine does.
You can
that.
have the least amount of elasticity in your skin, and it still is not going to do that shit. Here it is again.
Let's be honest. Joe Biden's 17,000 years old, so he has zero elasticity left.
He's 70.
Same.
Oh my gosh,
Look at
that's
that.
a mask.
Look at that.
I love that the lady from Minnesota points it out.
It's a mask.
Oh my god, that's a mask.
It is though. Look at that shit.
Yeah, there's something's off.
Holy cow!
Holy cow! I gotta get back to Fargo.
Who do you think's playing Joe Biden though?
No.
All right. Well, this is a theory. I don't know how much I believe this theory because it's not.
Don't
I
you
don't know.
don't you sully up Jim Carrey on me.
Fuck Jim Carrey. He's probably a kid diddling piece of shit too.
I don't
Here's Jim
think
Carrey.
he's in on it.
Okay.
Does Jim Carrey play Joe Biden part of the time? And I'm not talking Saturday Night Live, I'm talking real life. By the end of this video, I think if you don't think so right now, there might be at least a little part of you that just might agree with me. Let's start with this. We all know he is a physical comedian. But just watch this.
Options were limited. You won't be seeing much more physical humor in my show. I want to go way back now. It'll be...
Okay, so you get the idea. He falls a lot. He falls a lot for comedy. But did you ever notice who else falls a lot? And hey, they kind of look like, in fact, that might even look a little bit more like Jim Carrey than Jim Carrey looks like Jim Carrey in this. That's Joe Biden, I'll show you. Sure looks a lot like Jim Carrey to me, and that's supposed to be Biden getting off the helicopter. They even have similar walks and forward head postures. Do you see it? I see it. similar length arms in comparison to their knees. And we know how Hollywood likes to put things in plain sight. Predicted program.
I'm free on the 7th. That's 7.
You see it? I saw one thing at first. Watch the timing of his hand. His hands, and then watch. You see it? Watch. I sync it up here. Ready? There it is. Watch. Yep. And the hands. Timed up at the same time, the hands at the same time. That's Jim Carrey. That is Jim Carrey. And then tell me this isn't Jim Carrey's comedic falling. There's no way Joe Biden is this quick on his feet. He moves, and watch how he does this little jog. The salute at the end here, it is Jim Carrey. And I'm going to show you more still.
Fucking elder abuse, man. What they're doing to this guy is elder abuse.
Literally the first time I ever saw that clip of Biden going up the
If
stairs.
it's a
I thought to
real
myself,
old
"Before I
guy."
was even a truther. Wow, he moves just like Jim Carrey going up there. And then I looked into it, and it just kept coming and coming and coming. You decide. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
So I don't really know if it's Jim Carrey. I don't know if I believe this theory. But I don't know.
This is one I do not subscribe to, buddy.
Yeah, it's very loose.
Yeah, this guy is just trying to. He's reaching.
Yeah.
But, you know.
No, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on this one. Absolutely.
All right. That being said, like I can see where people could say it's somebody else, but I don't think it's.
It's definitely somebody else.
This guy.
This is 4 of Joe Biden's signatures. Why are they all different?
My signature is different every time I sign it. Also.
The way you do your letters, though.
Yeah, not my.
The way you do your B's.
Yeah, my D and my C are always exactly the same.
Especially on your own signature.
Yeah. That's a little.
Like even the J is different because sometimes it curls that way, sometimes it curls that way. He even doesn't even sign it the same. Sometimes it's R, sometimes you know what I mean.
That's really weird.
Like this says Joe R. Biden. This says Joe Biden. This says I don't know something J.R. Biden, and then this says J.R. Biden Jr. Like he doesn't even sign. It's all different.
The guy has dementia, bro. He doesn't know where he
He
is.
forgets how to sign his name. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I'm surprised he knows his name is Joe.
Bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
That's my honest opinion. If that is one person, if Joe Biden is alive, or should I save that for the? I'll save it for the end.
Okay.
Okay.
What's going on with this fucker's chin right here?
Mass shooting, every circumstance where a large number of people have been victimized and lost. I've spoken. I learned a long time ago what you've all learned in your life. When someone's going through something that is beyond their comprehension, they've ever thought they'd have to go through.
Speaking from experience.
If they see someone who they think understands or maybe been through something.
What's going on with his fucking chin?
He's got a nice chin, man. Changes on him a little bit every here now and then, but it's a nice chin.
Here he is on stage with Obama. Like I don't know if he's glitching out. I don't know if he's glitching out or what.
Come on, Joe. Let's get you some off screen.
All right, buddy.
What?
Huh?
What?
What? So what?
You hear like the whole demeanor changed just now. What happened?
Oh, nothing. I didn't know.
Okay. All right.
All right. So yeah, so that's all I got for the masks and the Biden not being the same person, but really, like, how is somebody this fucking
lick the world? We cheer for Muslim athletes like Kareem and Joan Shingang. I'm going to pronounce right. Shanga Kawawa. Ban on transgender Americans.
Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
I
much.
appreciate
it's great to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Don't go anywhere. It's a very exciting day around here. We'll have reaction.
I met alone with him, just he and I, and a simultaneous interpreter 68 times, 68 hours, 68 times, more than 68 hours. All right, God save the Queen, man.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. We really appreciate it, and we love you. Thank you.
I might add, if I didn't, I'd be sleeping alone.
Elder abuse, bro.
He touched down not even 4 hours ago. That was a quick trip, but as you said, very impactful.
Them stairs are fucking tricky. He constantly move, you know?
He has allocated to invest in police departments and training of police officers. It appears as though the president did have a slight trip there as he's boarding Air Force One.
No matter what their cost, 2, 10, 12, 15. Oops, stepping on them. That's black. Anyway.
He said that's a black? He's racist as shit. We knew that, though.
I love when he trips, he points down at the ground. Like
159 billion dollars left, and Joan Shingang, I'm going to pronounce right, Shanga, from Charlotte, another line going from in Florida down to Tampa of Putin's kleptocracy.
From Florida down to Tampa.
Like to be able to. Anyway, I
talk. Yeah.
Anyway, America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him. The idea that.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Hold on. That's my favorite one.
Oh,
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. Humma, 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 humma. This poor guy, dude.
Poor guy.
Listen, I'm gonna go on. This is my whole perspective. It's one person. He's alive, and he's fucking lost it. And these people are just, come on. This is Weekend at Bernie's. This is real life Weekend at Bernie's. Come on, Joe, get out there and shuffle your ass out there and pretend like you're still alive. Humma, 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 humma.
So you think that it's the real Joe Biden? It's not a mask.
I'm saying,
all right. Final thesis right here.
Is that everything? That's all we got?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is a quick one today.
Yeah.
I got pizza waiting for me. I'm very excited.
Jesus.
Okay, final thesis.
The ancestry, the face different, the earlobes, the mask, obvious mask, the tan line that's fucking ridiculous. The stupidity. Trump telling you that it's not him.
Okay, if you look at it piece by piece, right? There's a lot of weird inconsistencies across the board. Right? But when you add it all up, you put everything together, and you're not going to like this. But when you put it all together, it's very consistent to who Joe Biden has been for the last 4 years. The guy doesn't know, again, he doesn't know where he's at, right? He doesn't know what planet he's fucking. He thinks he's on Mars most times.
That's just him acting stupid, though. That has nothing to do with his consistency that he's wearing a mask and shit.
No, I'm saying he's consistently fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know that.
He can't, and he apparently he's been known to have a stutter his whole life. Excuse me. But that doesn't mean you just make up words and fucking say the wrong shit, constantly tripping up and down stairs. Dude, he has incredible, if it's one person, he has incredible cognitive decline. The guy, he should be in a home, man. He really should be.
All right, so do you think he's consistently an idiot?
Do you think
it's
one
he's
person?
The same Biden when he was vice president?
No, there's something very, very different
Yes,
about him.
okay.
That being said, we could chalk it all up to reconstructive surgery or plastic surgery and extreme cognitive decline. There is that
And then,
possibility.
What about the mask?
Yeah, that's fucking weird. That's clearly there's
You can't chalk it up, is what I'm saying.
Right. Well, listen, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here.
And why is Ancestry? You're supposed to play devil's advocate during the episode, but at the end, when you give your final thesis,
Yeah, no, you're
it's
right.
time for you to give your opinion, not play devil's advocate anymore.
My opinion is there's like 3 or 4 retards playing one retard, and we need to put these motherfuckers on a short bus and send them off somewhere because they should not be leading this country.
Okay.
That's my final
Thank you.
thought. Okay.
All right, dope.
Cheers.
That's all I got, brah.
That's all you got?
Yeah. What do you want to talk about tomorrow? Or not tomorrow, next week?
Your pretty eyes.
They're very blue. All right, I'll come up with something.
Well, we didn't Godspeed yet.
We did.
Oh, we're putting this. We're leaving this in.
I was gonna.
Okay,
no,
cool.
not.
Yeah, no, we got to.
All right, all right, leave it in. Hey
I know,
guys,
folks,
you saw that whole thing.
Yeah. What do you, what do you guys want to see from us? You want to see another BSing with the boys? Do you want to see something else? Put it down in the comments what you guys want us to cover, if there's anything. What do you think about that?
Sure.
Also, share, like, share, subscribe. Ba-ding.
Yes.
Joe,
Share and subscribe.
insert something right here. Like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, I thought you were talking about anyway.
Joseph, I love you, man.
Yeah, I love you too, bro.
Godspeed.
Godspeed to you.
You've reached the offices of the Godspeed Podcast. We are currently closed. Please leave your information and someone will return your call within 24 business days. Thank you.
Folks, listen. I think he's wearing a mask also, but let's not rag on him. You know, man? But yeah, Godspeed Podcast, you should listen to these guys, even though, I don't know. They tell me I shouldn't be watching this stuff anymore because, anyway. Dan, would you like to go get some ice cream with me? I really, really like that. I like that you eat everything, man. You're a funny guy. I got so many people telling me what to do. They keep making me go on stage and talk to people. I don't even know where I am half the time. Oh, it's so sad. We can get some cookies or something. Yeah,